Hi, I'm your food alchemist, and today the topic is pleasure. So, in my work with women, pleasure is a huge component. Why? Because many times when life is difficult and stressful and we go into this huge existential crisis, pleasure become something we disconnect from. And I have a lot of women when we do session or in the circle I manage, that when I ask, what do you like? What make you feel pleasure? They don't know. They say, I don't know. And the thing is that they feel better when they realize that they are not alone struggling about knowing what pleasure is for them. There are many others, and I was one of them. For a long time, I was a bit disconnected when I was in my huge existential crisis, burnout, whatever we want to call it. At least once in life happened to everyone. And pleasure, I was struggling. I was like, I can't feel pleasure anymore. Anything make me feel alive. But there was one thing that I was able to reconnect always with pleasure, and it was food. Food for me is my way to express myself in the world. It's always been, as having a career as a chef and always been with this passion about cooking for others and growing food when I was having a farm. So it always been for me life. And this is why the food alchemy is about not only reconnect yourself with your body, but and understanding through the way you eat and what you eat, how really you are and what medicine you need. But this is also about finding pleasure again. And food can be the gateway, can be what help you to reconnect. Why I say that? Because food, when we eat and we pay attention, we experience food through the five senses. That is exactly what happened with pleasure. Think about it. Pleasure, like being in nature and experience a beautiful view, or like the sound of everything and touching trees and like all these sensations. You can experience them also through food, obviously, if you pay attention. And obviously, there is also the other part, right? That is sex. But this is a kind of when we are very disconnected, sex can become very overwhelming because it's also involved with someone else. So this is why I say that I found also with the work I do with women and my pleasure eating meditation, that food can be something that get you close again to pleasure. A nourishing relationship with food can help to uncover pleasure. More pleasure with yourself and others. And I want to add the last thing, that is, as a body, we are wired for pleasure. There is no human being, no animal that is not able to feel pleasure. The thing is that we can experience pleasure only when we are in the present moment. And this is the struggle. This is where we struggle. Because many times we are not in the present moment. We are ruminating the past, anxious about the future, and the present is no, we are not here into this body that we can touch and feel. And so pleasure becomes something impossible, something we can't experience unless we come back to this body where we are right now, here, and start to notice, touching, listening, watching, and looking at things, smelling. So this is really my mission. I would love to have a world where people can, and women in particular, can experience more pleasure in their life. Because this is how we can become better human, and we can live a life from a place of space, ease, confidence, and power. So if you like this video, and if you are curious to know more about my work, and I would please contact me in the comment below, and I would be happy to answer you back and get in chat with you. And I will see you for another video soon.